Hi everyone, welcome to Chemistry Alive video lessons. Today we're going to explore more about stoichiometry, which is usually the first topic taught in J1. There are three common type of questions that will be tested for this topic in examinations. The first being acid-base titrations. The second is redox, and last but not least, we have combustions. For today, we will just be focusing on redox, where we will learn simple and effective strategy to solve redox questions. So to solve redox questions, the first thing we have to do is to be able to come up with the correct mole ratios for the reactants. But to do that, we have to know how to balance respective half equation first before we can combine them together in order to obtain the mole ratio. Let's say given this, MnO4- is reduced to manganese ions 2+. How are we going to balance this then in acidic medium? I'm going to show you in a while how to balance half equations in acidic medium in just 4 simple steps. Step 1. Balance all atoms other than oxygen and hydrogen atom. Let's take a look at our equations. We realize that there's no need for us to balance any atoms other than oxygen atoms. So we can just skip step 1 and move on to step 2. Step 2. Balance oxygen atoms using water. Again, let's take a look at our equations. On the left side, we have 4 oxygen atoms, whereas on the right, we have 0. So, to balance the oxygen atoms, we're going to add 4 water on the right side. Moving on, step 3. Balance hydrogen atoms using H+. On our left side, we do not have any hydrogen atoms at all, whereas on our right, we have a total of 8 hydrogen atoms. So to balance the hydrogen atoms, we're going to add 8 H+ on our left side. Last but not least, we need to balance the overall charges by adding electrons. Let's take a look at our left side of the equations. Over here, we have a total of 8 plus minus 1. So in total, we have 7 plus on the left. On the right, we have 2 plus here and 0 charges from the water, since water is neutral molecule. So by comparing the charges on both sides of the equations, we have a surplus charge of 5 plus on the left. Since electrons are negatively charged, we can balance the charges by adding 5 electrons to remove the surplus of 5 plus on the left side. There we have the 4 simple steps to balance half equations in acidic medium in less than 30 seconds. Let's just recap what we have just learned. So to balance half equations in acidic medium, the 4 simple steps are: Step 1. Balance all atoms other than oxygen and hydrogen. Moving on, step 2. Balance oxygen atoms using water. We do that by adding as many water as needed to balance the number of oxygen atoms on the side short of oxygen atoms. Step 3. Balance the hydrogen atoms using H+. Likewise, we will add as many H+ ions as deemed necessary to the side short of hydrogen atoms. Last but not least, balance the overall charges by adding electrons. Bear in mind, electrons are negatively charged. For more tips on solving A-level chemistry questions, do visit me at www.edualivegroup.com.chemistry-alive/. See you there!
Made with Doodlecast Pro.